Scrub Dota.
We got a game for you. We got a game.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what this game is because Joe just
called Dota
labelled it as a good game. No, but I don't think it's got that for it. I think it's just called a good game.
Well, that's why it's a good game.
I don't know where he got it from.
That's why it's a good game.
I don't know how long it is. I don't know what happens.
Well, I'm starting. I don't
even know if this is the game that Joe wanted us to cast today.
Well, we'll find out.
There were a whole lot of games, but he said, the text he sent me was, "I've got you a good game."
Okay.
And then this one was labelled as one good game. So
okay.
I just made that assumption. This might be a shit game, is what I'm saying. So be prepared for a shit game.
Well,
we got.
I think it's mid-Omni night, so I am fully prepared for a shit game.
Mid-Omni night?
I think it is mid-Omni night, which is fascinating. And it looks like he'll be up against, I'm going to say, mid-Lena. I think it'll be mid-Lena. Who is just sitting on 340 quid. That is, to me, a dead giveaway. Unless you're literally just saying, I am just going to rush bottle. That's fair enough. But I sometimes think, getting some stat items helps you. And you never know.
So what have we got? We got Ursa Ball, very strong, very scary combo.
Ursa plus Ball is strong, yes. You give a ball to a bear, anything can happen.
Also, the ball can drop off the bear in the Roche pit. Subtly grab a Roche, pretty scary. When I'm playing Ursa, I want to just basically get Roche on cooldown.
Yeah.
Much value. Smoking in
He's
there.
one of the heroes that can solo Roshan. I'll explain why in a bit. Sniper just...
What are you doing, Ball?
Ball want rune and then Ball tether away. Very clever.
Very clever. Clever Ball. So yeah, they got Tusk. I love seeing a Tusk. There's an AA. Very cool skin on the old AA. I haven't seen that one before.
We got a Tiny down here as well.
I like the AA skin with the book.
I like that one too. I'll be honest with you, I thought it was Lich at first. But it is AA, aka Ancient Apparition.
Sometimes they do that. Oh, it's double stun by the Tiny, just a bit of harass. Yeah. Sure. Tiny's very small right now. He'll get bigger. So we've got Sniper Tusk off lane into a Ball Ursa safe lane. Very standard. Not really very standard, is it, to see a Sniper in the off lane, but you usually see a mid or safe, right?
Yeah, but you do see people running as a 4 because he is very annoying, and if you get the Ags, it does give you a long-range stun, although not a very good one. It is very irritating.
Meanwhile, PA, AA, all the A's, PA, AA versus Tiny off lane.
Yeah,
I
think it's a Tiny Pos 4, which is something the pros have been running, because he did get a slight nerf to things like Toss, and I think they changed Avalanche a little bit, so that you're not perma-stunned, something like that. Let's see
this is a strange thing, because sometimes when they nerf heroes, they change them rather than completely removing stuff.
Yeah.
And Marcy has shifted to a 4 as well, I saw, rather than any other position.
There was a game in the qualifiers for TI the other day, Lewis, where they had a carry Marcy.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
so
very interesting.
Still all over the place.
So the change that they made to Marcy is... oh shit, they killed Tiny. Marcy is one of the newer heroes. I think she was the most recent hero added to the game, unless Primal Beast came after, I can't remember. I think they were added around the same time. I could be wrong.
Giving them the slow.
No, and a kill for the Ball died also, so...
Oh.
Interestingly, wait. Tiny died to a neutral creep. I did wonder, because the scoreboard is 2, and yet 3 of them were dead at the same time. So Tiny went and denied himself.
He must have denied himself
to the Warpine Raiders, as they're called. I call them the Acorns, even though they are clearly pine cones.
Right.
They have an ability called Seed Shot. Disgusting. In my video game...
actually... Oh, right. Yeah, it is a disgusting ability, actually. Yeah, Dautos was playing Chen the other day.
Yeah.
And got a couple of them, and they actually did surprising damage to me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're super obnoxious.
All over me.
Once they shoot their seed on you, it's kind of hard to do anything else while that's happening. If you get multiple, I guess it's like a bukkake party.
Yes, I don't know what that is, but I assume it's a Dota term I'm just not familiar with. So we got Omni Knight Lena mid.
I do not like this, by the way.
No, this is stupid.
Oh, that's interesting. So he can secure ranged hits with Hammer of Purity. Huh.
And he's put at least two points in it already.
Yeah, so this is
points in the...
No, but I guess he doesn't need Heavenly Grace, because It's handy. It gives you bonus strength, which is pretty nuts. So when you max it, it gives you 38 strength and 20 regen.
More if you've dispelled something.
Yes. So what you wanna sort of do it based on how many debuffs. So in terms of debuffs they've got that they can put on them, I'm trying to think what they've got. Oh, let's talk about Ursa.
The cold feet.
Yeah, that's it though, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose. The stun, the dagger slow.
I guess the dagger slow, yeah. Tag team is on hit, but that would slow you. It's a debuff aura around you with tag team. Anyway,
I don't think that's
so
dispellable.
Ursa has something called Fury Swipes, and you'll see that stacking up on the tusk. And as you acquire the stacks of Fury Swipes, you end up hitting for more damage. So what you want to do is hit the same target multiple times. And you stack up these Fury Swipes, and then for each attack you do a bonus 37 damage, and you combine it with Overpower, which gives you 6 attacks at very fast. Like he goes raw, bap, 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 like that. So that obviously will be stacking up Fury Swipes as you're plonking them. So it's like you're rending their flesh and armor away from their body. But that's why he can do Roche solo. If he gets a bit of lifesteal, he can go off and do Roshan. Very easily.
I did see that Ursa got a little buff in the latest.
What did you notice?
Really made his like high end damage very, very much more high. Sorry, I think he tailed off a bit Ursa, but he carries a bit later now. I think.
Interesting.
And every game I've played against Ursa, I've lost. I feel like he's a very scary boy. Especially with a little bit of like support to actually get in there and do stuff. You know, I like all physical carries like that don't have great maneuverability. He can be locked down quite easily.
Yeah, but bear in mind he does have a little jump, which is more potent than you think.
Yeah, it's definitely more potent than you think, especially once he's on you and you're getting slowed or something. A bit scary. He's got an orb of corrosion. Now the idea of that is to slow him even more when you're hitting him and just keep him in range, so you can munch them down. Very scary. Also, his enrage, I think his R can be used to dispel himself.
Yeah, I know it's only on him.
Yeah, but also gives him like huge damage bonus.
It's a damage reduction in rage. All right.
Damage.
So when Ursa uses enrage, he barely takes any damage. So it reduces his damage taken by 80%.
I thought it was a damage bonus.
No, it's a damage reduction. So it lowers. See, look at that. The orb of corrosion really messing with. Oh my God! Well played, Tusk.
No,
you melt.
Tusk trapped the sniper.
Double kill. Oh, but he did die. He did die in the shrapnel. But that was hilarious. That is the problem with teammates, right there.
This is
you gotta have them. You gotta have them.
I don't play Tusk. I don't play Shadow Demon because I was playing a game the other day as a Shadow Demon, and the carry just like disabled help because I disruptioned him at the wrong time when he died. I did it with Wyvern as well the other day. I was playing Wyvern and my carry disabled help because I was just healing him at awkward times, and he was like, "This is not helping me, dude."
So, one of the issues that people have, I think, especially either players who don't play much like yourself or newer players, or panicked players, people who panic in the game, which is a lot of lads. I mean, when I'm watching the in-houses on a Tuesday or when I'm playing with the goons, there's a lot of panic in the fights. Dota is not as fast a game as it feels. Once you get used to it a bit, it's actually quite easy. You do get a lot of time to look at your abilities, look at your items, see what's off cooldown. You just have to get used to very quickly checking things. It's really not that hard. So fights happen, and people just mash all their spells, thinking, I've got to cast all my spells. I haven't helped myself, because one of the mantras I try to drum into the lads is, please lads, cast your spells, because a lot of the time a fight will end. I'm like, why didn't we use any of our spells? And they're like, well, I just thought, and there's always some bullshit reason. Just you cast your fucking spells, is what I always say to lads. If you're a Shadow Shaman, you've got snakes, we're in a big fight, please fucking cast it. Like, just put the snakes down, but they don't. Other times,
don't be scared of like feeding them to the guy or whatever. Sure, it's going to
because it's their carry. We're going to kill the
get
carry.
300 gold from killing you anyway.
Right.
So fuck it. Like if he wants to waste 20 seconds killing your fucking snakes, go for it.
Or they think, oh, but I was going to save it for the push on the building. It's like if we kill them all, we don't need the snakes to take the building. So these are the sort of decisions you make. So one of the problems is that then people compensate by trying to cast all their spells. But this Lena has come down here to try and set something up. Look at this time wasted. She's finally given up. She's going back mid. Where is Omni?
One of the things you see the pros do, though, more that I still really struggle to do, is they hit their BKBs quite early sometimes, like earlier than you necessarily even think, and they don't leave it till the last second to eke out every last second.
No,
they just know that they need a couple of seconds once they're in.
Yeah,
where they don't get instant, because when a fight starts, everyone's shit is off cooldown.
Yeah,
if you go in with your BKB on, they're not going to stun you. If you don't have it on, what are you going to use? You might get chain lockdown and then you're dead, and then you know.
True.
You want to kill them ASAP. Oh my god.
Yep. Like you're not. You can't think of your BKB as, this is how I will kill the entire enemy team. You have to identify which are the heroes in this game that if I get the chance, I want to kill them first. So if you're PA in this game, you're thinking, I want to try and blow up Io. That's probably a thing that I can do. So I use my BKB, use my Abyssal, kill the Io, and then all these other heroes become less scary. Not scary. Ursa will always be scary. A Tiny can become scary. But if Io is alive, it behooves you to kill him because he just empowers other heroes so much. Omni and Io is a pretty scary combo in terms of sustain. So you would want to kill the ball. The other thing is whoever else you go on, if it's not the Io, he can do relocate where he takes them away to any other place on the map. So he takes them to the fountain, untethers, and then after 10 seconds he returns to the initial point where he'd cast relocate. So he leaves you behind and has to go back in, sacrifices himself to save his carry. So PA would want to, I've got to kill the IO. So you would start the fight, you BKB, go on the IO, try to blow him up, and then you'll worry about all the rest of it later. But yeah, you're right. A lot of the time, people are like, I'm just going to wait. And what? You're like, you're fucking Anna? You're Miracle? You're going to be able to somehow perfectly time your BKB to dodge their stuns? Silly. Just fucking use your spells and abilities, boys.
I think the other thing that you'll notice is if your teammates have BKB'd, you maybe should, because they're not going to be able to target them with the stun.
Right.
So that stun's going to come.
They're going to go for you. Yeah.
So like that tends to be a thing. Yes, you might still think, oh well, I'm safe, but like it's better to just have that. Like that this does happen a lot in Dota, where someone appears on you and you die in seconds. Right?
Oh yeah.
Especially if you're not playing like any kind of tanky. If you're 4 or 5, then stuff. You will just get gone on and killed in a split second. There's nothing you could do, like unless you were hovering over your BKB and you saw them blink in behind you and you were really, really quick. Which I never am that quick.
This Tiny is not great, by the way. I don't know. He just ran around tanking the tower and then almost died to Tusk AA. AA is only level 4. Tiny has made level 6. Oh dear, the relocate is coming in. Aya's going to come and help him out. As is Ursa. Let's go, boys.
This is a 5-man rotation top. We got so they're going to go back home imminently. But they're chasing down this poor.
But see, look, he's untethered. He's untethered. Oh, I think that was a graphics bug. I think he was still tethered. So, run, Snow Cone!
What's happening? Sorry, I've not been following this game at all. Let's get back into the game. So we got PA jungling away, getting his Battle Fury.
The viewers at home
slowly.
The viewers at home have been seeing the action. They're aware. We don't need to just say every little thing that's happening. She's getting a Battle
12 and a half minutes, and she's got.
She's not that close.
That's not great.
Not great.
The Snapfire on the enemy team. Also building a Battle Fury? No.
You're serious? No, that's a Lotus Sword, brother. That's a Lotus Sword. Whew, you worried me for a sec there.
Could you imagine?
I could. Given the games we've seen.
And I think, Battle Fury. Got to fight mids.
Well, that was
Tusk
poor.
Not hitting strongly enough to kill this mid Omni Knight.
Omni did not take Guardian Angel. That's really... Yeah, that's mid Omni doesn't need Guardian Angel, so... Guardian Angel makes your team immune to physical damage.
But it was mostly magic shit that killed him there, I think. Or was it Lena's auto attacks?
Well, they're up against a Tusk. When Tusk punches you, that's physical damage. So if you Guardian Angel, that means Tusk Punch doesn't do anything. She has a DD rune, and Fiery Soul stacks do give you more attack speed. I think it might have saved some lives. I'll be honest with you.
I think it might have done. You're right. It's only a point. Like, did you?
These guys are both dead. Yeah, don't mess with Ursa Bear.
So this is Ursa doing Ursa things, and I mean they've got like 3 decent ranged people to harass him and slow him and bother him. But
what don't they have, Lewis? In my opinion, your opinion might differ. But what do you think Dire's team is lacking?
I love these little quiz questions that I get wrong every time.
No. Sometimes you get them right. You know, don't do yourself down.
What don't the Dire team have? To me, this looks like a fine team.
That's interesting. I think the IO and the this is good. The AA Blast is good because that'll really help against the IO heal. He might even die to AA. Wait, did he not get hit by the AA Blast? Wow, I really thought he had. Okay, Ursa's just going in. That's kind of crazy. Oh, they used it! He used Guardian Angel!
He died to the magic damage.
He did die to the magic damage.
AA's gonna die.
So, in my professional opinion, I'll tell you after this fight. That's a nice punch. He can give him the shards as well.
What is happening?
Fighting is happening. So, what they are lacking is a sort of beefy frontliner to sort of hold the line.
Right.
When you've got Ursa and Tiny and Omni running at you, the only real one that's going to go in this early stage is Tusk. And Tusk is not tanky so much as burst damage. He sets up fights, he helps with chase, he cancels TPs through BKB with Walrus Punch. If he gets the Ags, he can kick people around. He's a setter-upper, and he's a damage dealer, and a disruptor in the fights, if you like. But if you think about someone like Axe or Centaur or Underlord, they're that beefy frontliner. I mean, this Lena just melts. And I think that the issue they're going to have is that if the Ursa he's got Diffusal Blade, so now he can just fucking kill everyone and everything. Diffusals them, gets on top of them,
he is going
big trouble.
Absolutely ham.
So they don't have anyone that can really handle that. The best they could do is Tusk with a blink. If someone goes on Ursa, Tusk blinks in, snowballs a distant enemy creep or a neutral creep, grabs his teammate, and they roll away from Ursa. That's about it. Which isn't the best. So the issue they're going to have is that PA, when she gets farmed, can just go in, and she doesn't care. She wants to fight in the middle. She's a melee hero. She BKBs, she blows people up, and she just crits them down, and no amount of healing is going to save them from a 2k crit, right? But Sniper, he just needs to pray that Ursa never finds him. Lena's fast.
God, look at that build on Sniper.
I'm gonna have a look.
He's built a double
Falcon blade. That's a nice dodge.
I've never seen that.
I have also never seen that. That is intriguing and dreadful, I think.
Oh fuck, there's the Sniper gets thrown to his death. Lena is just a machine gun already.
Yeah.
PA's not hitting at all hard, but it's enough to just push him back.
So oddly enough, they actually changed Fiery Soul so it's not as potent because they wanted Lena to be more of a magic user, whereas she was just casting spells just for the Fiery Soul stack. So they've made her less of a right clicker, but she is still scary. When you've got mid Lena, it's still scary.
Right clicker. Yeah, absolutely. So she's already got Shadow Blade, and she's building a BKB and a Monkey King bar. She's queued it all up. You know what's happening with that. Very heavy right click damage.
But I'll be honest with you, her itemization is almost like she's playing against PA. She's getting a Silver Edge and an MKB. Like it just seems a bit nuts. I don't know quite who the Silver Edge is for.
Shadow Blade. I think it's she's not building a Silver Edge, she's building a Shadow Blade.
Well, you say that, but people always go Silver Edge.
Well, but she's queued up BKB, MKB, so
that's good
then.
Yeah, that is good.
In, right?
But so the MKB, why is she building an MKB? Who's got evasion on the enemy team?
I don't know.
Oh, she died. They got her with the gauze.
With the old Mortimer's kisses. Mortimer.
By the way, what the fuck has Snapfire been doing? Oh, she's got 6 kills. She's the most net worth in the game.
She's just rolling around, blowing stuff up. We thought Ursa was the strong one. Snapfire is a... Look at this. The ball has decided that Snapfire is more of a... The ball has picked its new friend.
I'm with you now, Granny. Weep whoop. Of course, he can only communicate this by beeps.
Yeah. I like that the beep shows his like who's the most powerful person on the team.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
I head into them.
She does need to be careful because she has bots and she's got some nice items, but she doesn't actually have anything finished yet.
She's just got the shard, which means that when she throws the cookie, it does a little. It
does a bit of goop, yeah. So
which is cool.
It is good. If she gets to level 25, Lewis, I'll be honest with you, she genuinely becomes one of the most terrifying right clickers in the game.
Yeah.
Because Lil Shredder, but if you take the other talents, it uses your attack damage instead of just this base damage. So if you look at Lil Shredder, it's 95 damage per shot at max level, which is nice with the armor reduction and everything. You know, it's not bad. But if you have items where you're hitting for 200 damage, you suddenly do bap, 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 bonus range, 4 attacks. And if you get a level 25 talent, it's a multi-shot. So you hit 3 targets. You'll hit 3 heroes all at the same time.
I don't think she's doing that, though. I think
she's not building for it yet, but she will be.
Big stun, another stun.
Woo!
This Lena just gets absolutely destroyed from the trees. The ball is pleased.
By the way, did you see that? Sorry, says Mr. Ovoxo, for he kind of cookied at the wrong time. And Tiny says, relax, you're doing fine. That's nice. Dav,
Whoa.
Be more like these lads.
Whoa. This is some rare positivity used.
I played with Dav and he was tipping the enemy when they fucked up. I was not happy.
Yikes. I don't know, that's not cool, dude. I tell you what, there's a couple of the latest sort of set of sound pack that have really bothered me. One is like the TikTok, like people playing that really triggers me. I don't know, there's certain sounds that people play over and over, which I don't care. Like, I'm cool with that, right?
Right.
But the old, like the elephant noise, certain things like really just get me going.
Well, I tell you what, I was approached by a Dota team to do some lines for them for the battle pass.
Okay.
For their pass, sorry, and I did a few, so they're really annoying and stupid. And I also, if I go to TI, all the talent work in TI get to do voice lines as well. So I would have some voice lines in the game again. If you want them, if you want annoying sounds, keep your eyes peeled.
Out. Honestly, nothing gets me more wound up than these voice lines, though. Like, people could do the dumbest shit in the game. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But if someone plays that fucking TikTok after, like, after we just fed their Naga siren again, I'm like, oh no, we've just lost this. It's almost like them saying, we just need our carries getting more farm and
here we go.
Out carry you.
He's going for it.
They're just under the wards, just straight in.
Well, he doesn't give a fuck.
Wow, the whole team's alive. Let's see what's going to happen.
Oh shit, they got a kill. They killed Tiny.
They killed Tiny.
They're going to back this up. They're going to back this up. Oh my goodness. Oh, the save! God. That's the save I'm talking about. So Io has relocated her back, but they're going to come back in. They're going to come back in. They're trying to set up ready for it.
Ursa's going to waddle in. Oh my gosh, what is he doing?
He's going to fight.
He timed it nicely, but look, he's just being CC'd. Then again, Omni Knight keeping him alive. He's already at half health, though. Snapfire jumps in.
Oh, the Lotus Orb! The Lotus Orb snowball!
Okay, but doesn't want to fight. AA is just not really helping too much here, is he?
There's not really much he can do in these fights. He's very annoying to lane against, but it's his ult. So his ult stops you from gaining health. So you can't heal people. You can't lifesteal. It's really, really, really good.
On someone who's going to do a lot of lifesteal.
But they have, remember, Lewis, they have an Omni and an Io. So if he tags the carry and another hero, then they can't get healed by these healing heroes. It's very potent. Oh, shit!
Roche picked up double damage. What's Roche? Ball coming in. It's going to hit him. He's dead.
Yeah, they are
and
fucking
the
up.
Die too. Oh, this is.
And the Roche is almost dead. They kill the Lena, but what now? Can Radiant contest this? I don't think they can. Lena, Snap's going in. She's going to go in. The PA picked it up and she forced us away. I can't believe what I've just seen. That was such a cool play. It's so unfortunate that didn't work. Mr. Ovox says that was amazing. He does claim the Aegis. They lose some lads on the back. Omni's trying to fight, but he really doesn't do any fucking damage. He's going in on the sniper. He can't stop the sniper. The PA, the Lena, the snowball save. Mr. Ovox is going to get him, maybe. He missed. Kill PA.
Gosh, PA is so
the gauze. The punch will interrupt that. Get him. Give him the hammer time.
this Snap is doing work.
Oh my god, this Snap is absolutely clowning on these fools. We've got to watch that fight again. That was so fucking hype.
Ursa sees the double damage. They ping it. He's like, that's next to Roche. I'll do Roche.
Yeah, but they don't have. Do they have vision here? Oh, they do. They got a ward up here. So yes, he did see it.
Look at the Dire.
Dire team beeline for this.
They are straight in.
Look at this. Omni's down here. Look at this. Snap is not there. She does have bots. She's going to quickly push out. That was why. It was just these two. The Roche bash is so unfortunate. And the Io had already used relocate. He cannot save Ursa. And now Io goes down. They know they're doing it. They do kill the Lina on the back line, the Omni and the Tiny. Here comes Snap. Now look at this. She cookies over the shards and then four-staffs out, bringing the Tusk with her. The Tusk then blinks back in. The PA goes on the Snap. Snap claims the Aegis off the PA. On the back line, the Tiny is getting blinked to death. They managed to kill the AA with the Omni Knight. This was such a good fight. But then look at this. They so close to killing her. The snowball almost saves her. But Mr. Ovo, he's clicking the Tusk. He's not clicking the AA, but it's all right. He's got his Goz. In comes Tusk with the punch, and now they turn it around. It's a 4 for 3. It was a really good fight.
Soloed Sniper in the back line.
Yeah, dude, he does a lot of damage.
He's on full health. Omni Knight's built halberd.
Yeah.
Double edge.
Yeah, that's an Echo Saber.
Double Echo Saber, whatever the fuck it's called. Jesus, I've never seen this.
Double Edge's Centaur's ability where he smacks the ground with his axe and damages himself. That's all right.
Halberd, Echo Saber on an Omni Knight.
So
this an Echo Saber
because he hits really hard. Wow. And I think so if you look at Hammer of Purity, fires his hammer to a target to deal pure damage based on a percentage of his base damage and slows the target, right? So he slows them. Then he goes up and gives him the old bap, bap, bap. That's just the way he plays. Like, it's just extra damage. Otherwise, he really doesn't have much attack speed. So the Echo Saber gives him mana, gives him damage, gives him strength, gives him attack speed. It's fine. I think it's fine. If you're going to do this, why not, you know? And also then he gets a basher, and then suddenly you're in trouble. He's getting a strength blink. So he gets a strength blink, gets a basher, goes in there, he's suddenly bip-bap-bapping you. Look how tanky he is.
I know, he's insanely tanky.
He's got 20 armor and he's got evasion from Heaven's Halberd of 20%.
And he can just disarm the sniper for 5 seconds with the halberd.
Or the PA, more importantly, the PA.
As a sniper, you don't really want to have to build any kind of BKB or anything. So
you absolutely should. What are you talking about? Stop giving that advice.
They don't. Pubby snipers do not build BKBs.
Ursa didn't get any of those last hits, I don't think. Well,
look at this.
Pubby snipers are idiots.
Falcon Blade Ags on sniper. This is disgusting.
Yeah, it is really, really poor.
It's such a shit build.
Here we go. Blow up that. Oh, he's gone up. They found the PA on the back line here. She does manage to get the blink away. Here comes the goop.
The Goz. She's
They've been interrupted instantly by Tusk. PA is still up there. The fight is split all over the place. The PA's just limping away. They managed to get the AA blast onto the IO. He's trying to save Edward. Edward's trying to get on the PA, but they're just being kited. Relocates him back. In comes the Ursa. There's the stun from Sniper. But there's the fucking heavenly shit from fucking Omni.
Oh my god.
IO comes back in. They come back in. He's full health. He gets the stun.
Jesus Christ. How did he go from 0 to 100 so
because
quick?
IO took him out to the base. They get the PA on the back lines. It's going to cost him. No! Fuck me! Yes! This fucking Snapfire is a god. She's almost saved his life. So hard there. Holy shit. The Tusk went in to snowball him and she lotus orbed him to snowball save him again, but then he couldn't get out. The Ursa just couldn't get out. Wowzers, what a game. Joe, great choice, Joe.
It's a great game. So Ursa's got his diffuser, he's had it wide, he's got BKB Blink. He's got everything he wants. And he's still getting messed around. By the other, especially by the Tusk going in, like punching you up in the air, then running away.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of annoying to play against Tusk.
Why is Edward doing these things? Oh, Omni's gone in. He's on the sniper again. But there's the disarm. There's the disarm. There's the concussive grenade.
Ball relocates away. Omni Knight feels like he wants to fight, but he's not going to outcarry a PA. And even the sniper's doing a little bit of damage now.
Snap wasn't there. They shouldn't have taken that fight. That was really messy. They stood around farming, and then Ball comes back and Ball dies. That was
Yeah,
poor.
Ball can't stop that from happening though. That's it's a bad one to be playing IO and thinking, oh crap, I'm gonna have to just you know your doom is coming. But you could always bring someone to die with you. You don't have to do it on your own.
So notice that Snap is also building an MKB, so she will have right click. Nearly level 20. She's gonna get that little shredder doing the damage. Ursa wants to go in here, but who do they go in on? There's the Goz. Look at this, Tusk is just waiting for her to do that so he can punch her to death every time. But look at that, the sniper just got blown the fuck up, and there's the Lena, and there's the Cookie, but the Lena has BKB. She can't quite finish off Snap, and they're on top of her. Can they get her? Edward yoinks a tree at her.
Shadowblade TP. Oh,
So
very slow.
that was very slow. Remember that toss is BKB piercing. So if someone's TPing in
Really?
front of you, you can toss them.
Does it interrupt? I guess it must do.
It absolutely interrupts TPs, yes.
Some things weirdly don't.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Like the Batfire, the Bat Rider grenade doesn't interrupt TPs.
No, it doesn't, and neither does the blast from Kotl doesn't interrupt. But they're about, I think, because they're movement spells rather than like any kind of disable, something like that anyway. But hook counts as a TP cancel.
Does it?
Yeah, but you can, for example, if you're Pango and you're rolling, you can TP while you're rolling. You'll keep rolling, and the TP will go off. Storm, of course, famously, you can zip, and while you're zipping, you can TP.
Yes.
Dota is an
Storm's
odd game.
It is. It's
Next
full of these
fight's
little
very
quirks.
important, Lewis. Half-hour mark is when buildings start going down. Respawn timers are getting longer. People might not have
When buildings
buybacks.
start going down.
I mean, this is the point where you lose a fight and you lose a Rax. We're starting to enter that kind of territory. Everybody has their tier 2s. This is a really good even game. 1k gold difference, actually, at this point. So let's look at the graph. Okay, this is broken. Ignore that bit, but oh shit. Wowzers.
Wow.
Snap relocated out. Tiny is gonna die. Oh my goodness, the save from Mummy uses Heavenly Grace. Oh, Guardian Angel, sorry.
No, say.
Oh, Ursa's gone in! He's been disarmed. Oh, Ursa, no. It's a buyback from Tiny.
All over the place. Io's
They
returned.
do get PA. They got PA. AA buys back. PA does not have buyback. Here comes the goals. That's beautiful from Snap. That is so perfect. Ursa goes in. He's going to get her ass. Stop her. AA was... what was AA doing? Trying to help her, I guess. Just walks up to her like you said.
They really turned that fight around.
Yeah, they did. The buyback was really good. The save from Io. This Io's been excellent. Well done.
I think the IO brought someone back into the fight after the
Yeah.
relocate.
I think when Tiny bought back, he brought Tiny with him, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Can we see that again?
No, because
That was
there's
a really good
Tiny's
fight.
there. Yeah, we'll go back a few seconds. They know they're
To
coming.
not go in the river.
Yeah, they know they're coming. Stay on the high ground, but they end up ignoring that and going up the steps. Snap? Oh, this is bad. This is the bad thing I've seen Snap do. I don't know what she's thinking here.
Oh wow, got instantly zapped. But look how much damage did in return.
So Io
And they've
took
got-
her away.
Right, got removed.
And then the Guardian Angel manages to buy a little bit of time, but they do end up getting the Tiny with the AA blast. And then now, I think...
Io's coming back.
Io's come back.
now.
Snap is still here. They get the stun on the PA and the blast, and then the little shredder. All of them hit. No misses. And then the Goz was
AA
absolutely
buyback.
perfect. Yeah, AA bought
That was
back.
a buyback, and he
But
didn't
look how
do anything
perfect
with
this
it.
Snap-o is. The timing on that.
What is he doing? Oh no!
I don't know
this
what
AI
he's
is
doing there.
Absolutely awful.
I don't know what he's doing there. That's so funny. It's the way he slowly walked in, like, oh, I forgot to tell you, we're out of coffee.
It's like, oh god, it's like one of those guys in the office. Yeah, we all know him. Wow. Well, that went awful for Dyer, and it seemed to be going okay early as well because they got the snap, completely.
What did I say, Lewis?
Early.
I said 30 minutes. This is when you lose a fight, you lose buildings. And they've had to use their fort, I think. Radiant are going to stick around for this and try and get this tier 3 tower.
They should do. Tusk's sneaking his courier around. 3 couriers heading to the secret shop.
They're going to get the melee, 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 get the melee. Okay, we're back up. Where are you going?
Was that
Omni, get in there!
grenade he used?
Yeah, so that's his concussive grenade. Which, the lowest orb is always fun. That's his concussive grenade. He throws it. Oh shit, the kick! They kicked her back in, but she tried to force stuff out. In comes Edward trying to save the day. They don't have ults. They don't have ults. Omni has it, but he doesn't have the mana for it. They're going to blow some people up here. Oh my god, they lost 2. Only for a sniper. Ursa's going to go for the TP out. Oh, the crit.
Make it.
Oh, this is a disaster. Io is still here trying to save Snap. Tell me Snap didn't buy back for her. No, he saved her, and then she came back in to try to fight. They got the A, but that was not worth it.
Died again.
Yeah.
Oh, this A is having a horrible time.
I mean, his positioning is not the best. His positioning is not the best. He does have a Ghost Scepter.
He bought himself and a 4 stuff, so he should be okay.
Yeah, but he keeps being out of position, being too far forward. The problem is you've got these other spells on AA, and you think, I know what I'll do. I'll run in and cold feet this guy, but you just die. So as the game goes on, you basically become like an alt. And if the fight's going well, then your Chilling Touch helps you chase people down. And if you have good setup stuns, then Cold Feet and Ice Vortex are good. But you can't just run in because you are so squishy. He has 1,300 health.
I'm pretty much only pressing Ice Vortex on all because the cooldown drops down quite low on Ice Vortex, and you can just almost spam it.
Do you mean Ice Blast? Or
no, Ice Vortex.
Right. Yes.
So the 4.5 second cooldown.
Yeah.
So you can just kind of just chuck them out all over the place for vision.
Indeed.
And just to bother the enemy team.
Because this is one of the things that people do with Chilling Touch. If you look at the cooldown on it's 2.7, if you get the Ags, there's no cooldown on it. And it has bonus range and bonus damage. So people go mid-AA. It is genuinely horrifying. But you are still an AA.
It definitely falls off, though. It's mid-game scary, but then late-game
I would agree with that. I will, however, say I think a lot of mids fit into that category. There are a few that go later, but a lot of mids, once BKBs start to come out, once the enemy gets all blink daggers and stuff like that, you do just kind of get jumped. And I think someone like Lena, at the very least, is very fast. Farms quickly, so she can get a BKB, she can get escape items like a Shadow Blade, stuff like that. Whereas AA
that's
doesn't.
Part of it. Yeah, and same with Dark Willow. You can get the Ags to get your machine gun.
Right, but you're also hard to kill, I think, yeah. But well, Roche is up. They need vision before they do it. This is going to be a gamble.
God,
Dire are hunting.
Dire, they're all over it. They know that this is happening. They've been very good at shutting down Ursa getting his Aegis.
Oh, shit! Oh, nice! The snowball interrupts the tiny complete. They're going to get him. Edward has not had a game to remember, I'll tell you that much. They're still fighting.
God, so
PA goes in.
Ursa away rather than towards the team.
Oh, the nullifier! The nullifier!
Tiny.
PA's nullified him. That means they can just kill his ass. Oh, this is trouble. Woo!
Whoa. What happened?
They got caught out there. This Tusk has played really, really well for Dire at just getting in and disrupting the fights. That snowball was so good. He's caught him again. Look at this Tusk work, man. Kicks him back up there for PA to kill. Very nice.
Holy crap.
That was good. Now they get Roche.
Come on, someone high five Tusk. Oh.
No high five. That's terrible.
That is sad. After all that work.
So PA
Tusk
now
doing really well as that, like you said earlier, that disruptor role, right? Like he's not doing necessarily big damage or big long stuns, but he's just pushing people. Like in that fight, he went on Ursa, stopped Ursa being able to blink in, and then kicked him the wrong way so they could kill Tiny with the whole team. And then it was a 4v5, and I think Radiant are just going to lose a 4v5.
Well, I also think like Radiant can win a 4v5. Like we've seen them do really well once they get the Ursa on top of PA, for example, or they kill the sniper or whatever. Omni can get in there and do damage. The Guardian Angel actually does something. But the thing is, Guardian Angel is dispellable if you have a nullifier, and PA has a nullifier.
I don't even know what nullifier does really. Like what you would dispel.
It dispels the target and applies a debuff, which I think is a slow. But you're sort of continually dispelled for 6 seconds. So he Heavenly Grace, he Guardian Angels, he might even Heavenly Grace as well. You nullify him, and it just continually dispels that target. So they can't Ghost Scepter, they can't Yules, they can't Force Staff, they can't do anything. It's a very, very potent late game item for carries against certain heroes.
Oh dear.
Because it removes, like, if you're an AA and you have built Ghost Scepter and there's a PA in the game, she goes on you, you Ghost Scepter, she nullifies you, and your Ghost Scepter goes away. So you're no longer ethereal, and she fucking kills you.
I think it also counts as Yules, isn't it? I think you can cancel people's Yules.
No. Literally, the Yules will go up like bip, like just a second. If you force off, you'll move like a millimeter. Oh, they're gonna catch Lena out here, though. What was she doing? Do you know what? This is what I'm talking about when I say that a lot of Dota, when people talk about ranks, people think it must be down to literal mechanical ability and which heroes you can play. This is Herald shit right here. Lena alone standing here. That is Herald Dota or Crusader or whatever this is summed up. Goofy, dumb, no upside plays. Where you standing down here
spiral
alone
into
a loss.
A bad team fight where you lose, yeah.
And now look, this AA might have been caught out. Wow, they want his ass.
He Ghost Scepters, but of course, it doesn't have to do anything against all the magical shit that they're still throwing at him.
So, Roche is down, of course. Oh dear, the kick! They kick the ball away, but he comes back in! He's dead, he is dead. That is a buyback on, sorry, that is not a buyback on anybody, my bad. They're gonna get the tier 2 here.
Tusk's there for 80.
Yeah, I think he must have bought back. Oh, he's level 23, but he doesn't have buyback. They can do something here. Io can, I think, does Io have bots? No, but if they had this outpost, Io could come in, but...
Lena's still dead from dying outside the enemy base.
Yeah.
That's how long ago it was.
Yeah.
They've walked across the entire map.
That's the kind of thing I'm talking about, though, about that decision-making, that bad play costs your team so much, and you think, oh, I just got unlucky, or I just got caught out. But you had... I would love if the Lena ever sees this replay, which they almost certainly won't. What were you thinking? Just talk me through, because I'm going to guarantee... Here are some sentences that would come up if that player tried to justify it. I didn't think they were there. I was just going to get one more wave. I just wanted to push the creeps in. I'm really close to X item, and I just wanted to kill X number of creeps to get it. Those are the kind of stupid excuses that people have.
It's like, this is the report card, the Dota report card. This is the kind of excuses you give to your parents, you know. Well, you know,
I am sick of... No reason is a competent student at times, but quite frankly, I'm sick of their excuses.
Oh, by the way,
yeah.
Joe installed a thing. If I press right control and you just don't press anything,
okay,
it will auto follow. If you click on any hero, it will go. It will on the top. Sorry, it will focus on them and go to them. But it's like smooth camera following. So,
oh, that's nice.
You can just go and you can click on the minimap as well, and it will go in smooth. So Joe's installed this assisted camera because
that's really good.
This is what the Dota Pro.
Yeah, this is what they use. Yeah, can you let go because I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. Yeah. So stop it, Lewis.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Thank you. Did you say it's control?
You can still no. If you just move it and use the keyboard.
Oh shit! They get the tiny. There's that fan of knives. That's that fan of knives. It does so much fucking damage. That's why I get frustrated when PAs don't build this shard. Aegis just went down. The ball is trying to run away. They are really chasing this ball.
Oh.
Woo!
Dead ball. Oh my god. So sorry, I was teaching you about the camera control.
That's all right. So what button do I push to bring it up?
Right control.
Right control.
So right, I bound it to right control.
All right. So my issue with that is, I have a German keyboard. Not intentionally. Okay. I ordered it online. It's a ducky keyboard. I love ducky keyboards, but all of my special keys are in a different language. So, for example, I have a key that says strug, and I have a key that says fn. And you know you're like page up, page down? I have build up and build down. Entf, ender, einf, druck, and rollen. So I just try to avoid using those keys.
Right. Well, I mean, Joe basically said, looked up this thing on how the spectators do it, but they have this inbuilt assisted camera lead.
Right.
But you can override it at any time by just moving the arrow keys.
Oh, okay.
So I can turn it on later if you like, but...
Oh, it's really good.
I thought I'd show it to you because I
did it.
I show it to you
I
at the
get
start,
it.
but I completely forgot.
No, it's good. It's good.
We'll try it next time and see what we think.
That smooth drag is so nice, actually. So they lost a whole lane of back buildings there.
Yes, after taking a bad fight and getting picked off.
Yeah.
Very standard stuff. This is a real back and forth, isn't it?
This is one of the best games we've had in terms
and
of
it feels
how
like
fun
the
it is.
Radiant should be ahead, right? But they're 13k goal behind.
Well, that's because they just lost a full lane of buildings.
I mean, okay, let's just assess this. So Snap is 24.
Yeah.
Once she gets to 25, she'll have that really strong damage. She's got the MKB to blow up PA,
But she's building a hex, which is really smart. Because the one thing that they're lacking is just pure lockdown. This Tiny, no offense to Edward, but he needed a BKB, not an Ethereal Blade. I don't know why he's done this. That's really, really poor. And he's now going for a 4-star. Edward, my love, get a fucking BKB, please. I beg you.
The Omni Knight is carrying, or at least midding, trying to go 2. He's now got his strong
He's got
blink.
the strength blink. He's getting an AC. And
seems pretty good, honestly.
But then he's getting a refresher.
Mid Omni Knight.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Ursa has got... What's Ursa building now? He's got his MKB
He's going for his basher now. It's very late. I think he kind of fell off. If you look, he's 5th on net worth. He's struggled. I wonder if they might just take a break. Snap is doing really well, really smart things. Still has a flicker, which is nice. That's a dispel and a debuff. And look at that, keeping the waves pushed in. I really like that. Making a good use of those bots. Look at this, the PA's gone back. Can they smoke and get them here? That's what they should be looking for. That's the reason that you shove these waves.
Right.
Is to force the enemy team to respond. If they don't, creeps are just wailing on their tier 4s, right? So somebody goes back to respond.
In the rest of the
so
map.
what you want to do is Snap did that really well. Push the wave. It's PA TP's here. The enemy team are all mid. That's going to take her a good 15-20 seconds to get over here. That's when you go, right, smoke, run at them now, fight. Because that's how you get a 5v4, and then PA can't come and join in.
So PA, very, very scary. Level 26 has pretty much 6-slotted what she wants.
Yep.
She's got her...
She's getting the Ags next. That's when she becomes terrifying.
Very scary, indeed. Lena also very much, hugely farmed. Has huge items on the Lena now as well, I'm assuming. What does Lena have?
Lena has a Skadi, an AC, a Silver Edge, BKB, and bots. And she still has a slot free, so she's getting a Hex as well. These fights are going to be very scary.
What has the sniper got? Because he's like the support sniper, but I'm assuming he's still got something useful.
Nope. He's getting an E-Blade. He's getting an E-Blade. I don't know.
Okay, no, that's fine.
No,
the old magic sniper.
Don't do it.
One of our favourites.
Just stupid. Well, Snap does need to be careful, but she's doing this well. She just continues. Look, they spotted Lena. Can they get her?
Oh, the classic tiny blink stun. BKBs gets away.
She is so fast. Oh my god, he almost saw her. There's the stun. There's the cookie. Oh my god, that was so good.
That was really good. And then IO has to relocate back home. Sometimes that's the old problem of an IO. You're like, well, I guess I'm now walking my way back across the map.
So here's the issue, Lewis. Lena does have buyback. Roche just spawned, and they do not know. But can they grab this sniper here? Oh, he Ogre Seal clubs away. Did you see that? The Ogre Seal totem.
Oh my gosh, the little flop around.
They are
not.
They are not aware that this is happening at all. That is absolutely fucking massive.
Did he just get the Ag's blessing? He did. He should probably give that to PA, right? Oh my god, they're in a fight already. He's gonna just die straight away almost.
The air blast though catches Edward out. Edward's dead. Look at the damage coming out of this snap.
Omni Knight.
Who's on the back line? Ursa just killing everything. Buyback from AA. PA's trying to get out of there. Tusk is dead for 100. PA going on the ball, but they can't get her. The Omni. They get her. They did get the ball, but the Omni survived.
Who's used the Aegis? I thought
PA grabbed it and instantly died.
Really?
Yeah, instantly died. DD there,
Wow.
get that on Ursa. That was a big fight. So, that was really messy. Dire, as they were trying to leave, got caught. They were all over the fucking place. This is where you want your melee heroes to be fighting. Choke points like this. Get that Ursa in there, get that Omni. They're all up in your face. Can't get to the back lines. The mistake I think Iron made is he didn't have tether, so he couldn't get back to his team. So PA went on him. The natural instinct when someone's going on you is to run away from them. You should run towards your teammates if you can. Run towards your teammates. That's safety. Otherwise, you're running away from them.
Well, at the same time, I feel like PA really. You get this. You have to be diving in right with PA, and I did this a bit the other day. So now, when you come back from Aegis, your BKB's on cooldown. If you switch, well, I think Aegis respawn is 5 seconds.
Right. So what you're meant to do is, when you die, you drag your BKB over to the now empty slot.
Yes,
so
but it takes 6 seconds to reactivate.
No.
Is it not?
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it.
You still can do it, but you have to do it as soon as you die.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it takes time to reactivate it in your inventory.
Like as you're going down, you do it. Like
okay, all right. Well, I did that wrong the other day.
It happens.
And well, it's changed. You have to be careful. Yeah, playing PA lately after we did some scrubcasts, seeing
Omni has a hex, by the
scary
way.
she is. It's been really fun.
She is terrifying, but you can see that the effect that Fan of Knives has. It is such a big spell. Now that she's got Ags as well, because she got the Ags blessing, I think. So what that means is that when she gets a kill, all her spells come off cooldown.
Yeah.
That's how you get rampages on PA. You chain all your abilities. So you dagger, Fan of Knives, blink strike, get a kill, and just all your abilities come up again. So she's got a kill, all her abilities are up again. She's getting bashed to fuck! She's away. There's a nice little lucky bash. God, she's so close to death. They're just kiting this poor Ursa Bear.
Oh, Omni Knight just punches her.
He punched her to death.
The ball is just nudging.
They get him. She buys back. She buys back. Ursa buys back. Ursa's coming in.
Back.
See, they had the outpost.
Tusk blinks over.
Tusk is trying to catch Snap.
This is the snow.
The Gauze. They get Lena. She's there for 2 minutes. PA though. If Ursa can kill her here, this could be GG. The stun. Can he get on top of her? There's the bash. Io comes in. There's the save. The disarm. They get her. She's there for 2 minutes. That should be game, Lewis.
PA's just not hitting hard enough. She's not hitting
Oh my
up.
god. What a game.
Oh man, that was
end,
really
lads,
bad.
end.
She was just never able to get a hit enough to heal herself to stay in the game, and Ursa was just able to out man fight her.
That's the issue. You just cannot man fight the Ursa. It's so hard.
I think she wanted to, but every time she tried, he just won. I don't know if any hero can man fight Ursa.
GG, good luck next. I always feel like that's a bit of flame. That was a classic. That was so good. That might be one of the most fun Scrubcast games we've ever done. What a back and forth. A really fucking great game.
A good game, TM. Thank you. A good game indeed. Well, a roller coaster.
Woo!
I didn't know which way it was going to go. It felt like it really could have gone either way.
Absolutely.
And I'm surprised it went this way.
Absolutely could have gone either way.
It felt like that PA would have been able to do it.
Joe, look at this. These are all Ancients and Divines, brother. No wonder the game was actually good. Yeah, there were some scrub plays in there. But Edward.
Wow, it just goes to show that we couldn't tell.
This guy's an account buyer. I'm saying it right now. There's no fucking way Edward's actually divine, or he never plays tiny or something. Because holy shit, he was poor. He did some bad things. But
I've run
really
into some
fun
scarier
game.
And the sniper too, building that weird build. Like, really?
Ancient 3, and he builds 2 Falcon Blades, an Ags, and a Kaya. It's just odd. I feel like,
these guys know something we don't.
But the AA was really bad. They had a position for an Ancient 5. These can't be the
He
right
was
rounds.
absolutely shit at AA.
That was really bizarre. Really bizarre.
Some of his moves.
I know what
bad.
it is. I bet this is all cavern crawl Dota. And when you're doing the cavern crawl, you're having to play heroes in positions that you don't normally play, and you fuck up. But 8k net worth and 16 deaths? That's bought account, bought account, bought account. Easy.
Just
right.
wild.
Snapfire. My MVP for this game was Snap. I thought Mr. Ovoxo was excellent. Really, really, really nice plays.
Yeah.
And TikTok Gamer did some great stuff as IO as well. Really a fun one. Great game.
No, definitely a good one. All right, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
See you next time.
Bye.
Love ya.